shut your mouth. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gal. That's way too long of a song now.
No, I was trying to find just a little bit of this.
That was great though.
I apparently don't know what the name of this song is, and I listen to it every 4th of July, and I cannot find it.
What's the other one?
Toby Keith?
No, the other America song.
That's every Toby Keith song.
Gosh. Well, happy 4th of July, and welcome to a special edition of Bro You Good, the podcast where oversharing is encouraged and the thoughts get real. I am your host, C-Rod.
And I'm Preston! We could probably tone that down just a little.
And we have no intro. We have no outro. This is a special, truly unfiltered episode coming to you from the deck of Preston Aaron's house in Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is where you get all your stalkers from.
Yeah, thank you for giving my first last name and
You're welcome.
also location.
Lyle Street,
Goodness gracious.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Gosh damn, Blue's finally taking a shit. I told you he had to take a shit.
He's renting. This is a special episode coming to you. I drove up here from Tampa the other night to have a bros weekend in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yep.
And we have had quite the day in the last day and a half.
Fought the Civil War. We've done a ton of walking, and my balls are chafed. Not gay. I saw him.
Right? Okay. All right. Cut that. I've gotten much better editing, so we can pause a lot. Just kind of cut that out.
You can just sit here and let it play. I'll try not to blow this black and mild in your face.
Yeah. So, we come to you from Chattanooga with an unfiltered episode because I successfully completed the 999 challenge. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it is 9 innings of baseball, 9 hot dogs, and 9 beers. And we went to a AA Chattanooga Lookouts minor league game tonight, correct?
Yeah, how'd that end?
How did what end?
The baseball game.
We're not going to spoil the ending of the game at the beginning of the fucking podcast.
That's a good point.
You're still getting there.
That's a good point. I will say I am actually, I was not 100% sure if you were going to actually be able to do this 999 challenge or not.
Always doubting. Preston gave up immediately. Yesterday, he gave up. This morning, I let him give up because he only wanted to eat 2 or 3 hot dogs and drink 18 to 20 beers.
Which I did, by the way.
Successfully.
So, there's
Right.
that.
Doesn't count, though.
Okay. I am
Not while we were there.
shit-faced because I did drink
But
way more beers. But I didn't eat 9 hot dogs.
so when I drove. When we planned my drive to Chattanooga, Preston told me that this baseball team has $2 beers, $2 hot dogs, and it's a super cheap game. So we bought the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
They were super cheap. It was $13 for standing room only, and standing room only was 12 feet away from third base because, again, it is AA baseball. But then we look into what the cost of food is, and we see that, oh yeah, there's a $2 Tuesday hot dogs, and there's Thirsty Thursday $2 drinks for anybody 21 and up. What's today?
This is Friday.
It's Saturday.
This is Friday.
Technically, right now it's Saturday. So you're right, I'm wrong.
Okay. First time I ever heard you say that.
if we're talking about the 4th, that was yesterday now, because it's past midnight.
Okay.
All of that to say, it was not $2 Hot Dog Tuesday. It was not $2 Thirsty Thursday. Preston was mixing up multiple promotional nights for an everyday fact. But it also wasn't bad. $4 hot dogs and $7 $50 16-ounce beers, which in Tampa are typically $15
Yes.
at a minimum.
That would have been a much more expensive day
Yeah.
at Raymond James.
100%. Day done and gone under $200 for the both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball game, 20 beers, 30 beers, 10 hot dogs,
50 beers.
15 hot dogs.
The last 4 of which were IPAs, by the way. That was...
We're going to get there.
Okay.
Now you're cutting ahead. We'll get there. I do... I have to commend Preston, and I already have, for getting out of his comfort zone. He is not a social media person, but in real life, you're funny as shit.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Hopefully the users or listeners, I keep saying users, understand that. But so the day started long. We went on 3 different explorations.
And took wrong turns at
Many wrong turns. We
every possible
Yep.
place we could.
Yep. Chattanooga, if you have never been, is a very scenic city. There is a lot to explore.
Fastest internet in the world.
Internet sucks.
Gig City. Blue's licking his ball. Is he licking his balls again?
No, he's scratching. So we went on 3 explorations, and I apologize if my nose is clogged. Apparently, this is a terrible, what is it? Pollen?
Yeah.
Allergenic city.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to stop sneezing for 2 days now.
Eat your local honey, kids.
I'm highly medicated on Claritin and Afrin, but neither of them are working.
And the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Highly medicated on hot dogs.
So we go on 3 explorations. One is to a river, a mile there and back. One is to Rock City, which is in a different state.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because Chattanooga is on the Tennessee-Georgia line.
Very closely.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible how you can drive like 15 minutes in one way and be in another state.
Yeah, if you drive to Nashville, you go through Georgia. You leave Tennessee, you go through Georgia, then you're back in Tennessee.
Yeah. Because I feel like in Florida, you can drive 9 hours in any direction and still be in fucking Florida. Exaggerated, but at least 4 hours in any direction, and you're still in Florida. Unless you're on the line, I guess. So we go to Rock City.
Yeah.
And in Rock City, it is famous for overlooking and seeing into 7 different states. Name those states. Go.
Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, North, South Carolina, Virginia.
Those 6. Alabama, Georgia,
Kentucky.
Tennessee. There you go. Sounds right. Could be wrong.
I am probably wrong.
Kentucky, Virginia, maybe? One of those?
I don't
You got Alabama, you got Georgia, you got the Carolinas, you got Tennessee.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a safe bet.
Probably off by like 3.
But also, this place was constructed by an artistic grandmother who adored German.
Had great tits.
Jesus Christ.
Just saying. You saw the pictures?
No, had adored gnomes.
Oh, that's what they were.
That's what
Gnomes.
Gnomes from the 1800s, and decided to put a gnome factory
Got
into
those
the
mixed up.
side of a mountain with children's nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
literally baked into the theme of every area in that place. We walked across a rope bridge that almost fell off.
Oh, I still have to send you that video.
I am terribly afraid of heights. For anybody who does not know, I have a crippling fear of heights, but I also hike up very large mountains and enjoy the world's tallest roller coasters, which is an anomaly. So anyways, long story short to say, we've had an exhausting day because after that we saw the Confederacy and we went to Lookout Point, right? Mountain?
Nope.
No.
No.
I'm trying.
Point Park.
Point Park.
From Craven's house, though.
Which is a part of Lookout Mountain.
Oh, you're talking... Oh. Yeah, no, we went to Lookout Mountain.
The whole thing was Lookout Mountain.
The whole thing was Lookout Mountain.
Right.
Yeah. Then we went to Craven's house,
which was the battlegrounds for an 1886 war.
I think you can say Civil War. I don't know.
I don't know.
Battle above the clouds.
1886 sounds American. Also, happy July 4th, happy America's Day, happy America's birthday, and what better way to celebrate today than walking on the grounds of the Civil War? 3 miles up and down, there and back. Exhausting. Just open it. We're unfiltered.
I know. I was trying to decide if I want to do that right there or not.
There's no editing.
Yeah, no. It would be better if that was England's battleground.
Let's tell everybody about what you did at work.
What, today?
No.
I didn't do anything at work today.
The email.
Oh, you talking about it, sure? With the meme?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were off work here in the U.S.
So Preston managed a team of people across the globe, some in the U.S., some in the U.K., and the holiday happened to be July 4th at a different past year. I'm not sure what year it was.
Yeah.
And this man managed a team in UK and had the audacity on July 4th to send out...
Day before.
July 3rd to send out an email notifying the American team that they had July 4th off, but also rubbing a victory into the UK's face by sending a meme. Go ahead.
That's George Washington. At the time, it was riding a bull with giant horns that said, enjoy the day off tomorrow, America, except you, England, fuck you.
Now, do you believe that George Washington rode a bull?
Yeah.
Do you believe that George Washington's voice could be posted into the UK instantaneously back then?
Yeah.
All right. So he sends this meme. And everybody gets off for July 4th except for those in the UK.
That was my very, very first official HR violation, by the way. The one and only. The one. Let me clarify. The one and only HR violation I've ever had.
Aren't you in HR like every other day?
Yeah, but that's because other people on my team are getting in trouble for HR stuff, and I have to.
Sure.
What are you doing? What are you eating, Blue?
Sure.
Oh my God, I'll cut that. Uncut.
No, I'm gonna cut that. So we celebrate history today.
We did.
And history is kind of crazy. Just to think back into what we have today, and you think about freaking 1886. What did we talk about?
They only had Motorola Razors in 1886.
We talk about going up and down a mountain at 2 a.m.
Yep.
Looking to murder people.
Yep.
That are at the top of a mountain and or the bottom of a mountain, and they may come up to get you. Which is kind of crazy to me.
It's a wild battle.
Different times. Or manning a cannon from 6,000 feet up and looking over a ridge and saying, hey, I don't want those people to come up. Let me shoot this cannon at them.
What's the episode of South Park where Uncle Jim and Jimbo are out hunting? They're like, squirrel, boom, 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 and they start shooting.
No, it's Ned.
Ned.
Uncle Jim and Jimbo are the same person.
Yes, they are. Wait.
But it's Ned. But yes, shooting at characters, shooting at.
I sound like a non-South Park fan.
Man, bear, pig. Scuttlebutt. We don't want to get sued for that. So, all of this to say long day hiking, right?
Oh, should I see how many steps we took?
Up and down a lot of hours.
Also, how do I see how many steps we took?
Well, you have an apple. I don't know.
I'm just going to type in steps.
So
Steph Curry came up.
We talked about all of these promotional advertisements for the baseball game tonight that ended up having a fireworks show after the game. And when Preston told me that there was $2 beers and $2 hot dogs, we talked about the 999 challenge, right?
Yeah.
Which again, 9 innings, 9 hot dogs, 9 beers. Every inning, you eat a hot dog, you drink a beer in the inning, and you do that 9 times. I've seen it a lot as a, what's it called, a fad? What do the kids call it these days?
I think
A trend.
Tide Pod Challenge.
A trend. So, the trend on Instagram or TikTok has been this 999 challenge that most people end up tapping out in inning 6 or 7, saying they can't consume all of the beer or eat all of the hot dogs. I wish I could not eat the hot dog buns, and this would be easier, but most people do not complete it. You have even gone as far as to say...
yeah, Shane Gillis, you did not complete it. Just saying, you said it yourself.
Surprise episode calling out the ever-famous Shane Gillis. That's Preston Aaron. He lives on Lyle Street in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay, yeah. No, seriously, Shane
Cut
Gillis.
that.
Shane Gillis is awesome. Just saying.
No, we'll cut that. So...
Don't get Shane Gillis to hate me.
999 challenge. So we go to the Chattanooga Lookouts, who are in first place in their division, and they were playing the Birmingham somethings or others that were second place in their division, and come to find out that there's only 8 teams in this division.
12.
No.
Oh, 8.
Because that guy he pulled up on his phone, and there was actually only 8.
Oh.
So it's 4-4, and in the first half of the season, there is a first season winner who ends up going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And the legit record resets. So tonight, they weren't 41-37 or whatever we saw.
50. I think it was like 52 and
no,
30.
No, it was 40-something, 30-something. Right. But they were like 3-5 when he pulled up the standings. Please don't type because it's gonna go all up in the microphone.
I'm not typing. I don't.
But he showed me this while you were getting beers.
Yeah.
And it blew my mind.
Yeah.
That they reset the record in the middle of the season, and they have a second half champion that also makes the playoffs. Could that be tied into fantasy football and or baseball, which you do not play baseball? Would that keep people more intrigued and entertained throughout the long season, even for those who get off to a bad start after 4 to 6 weeks and they are in the bottom of the league?
Oh, okay. So originally, I was going to say, no, I do not agree with that at all, because it makes for a terrible sport, because you have the top team who doesn't have to play well anymore.
Right.
But I guess it does give the bottom team a chance to play better.
True.
Or harder, I mean, not better.
They are going to try to keep playing better, where the people that are already guaranteed a playoff spot may make different decisions going through the second half of the year. That is correct. But remember, this is Double-A minor league baseball. This is not.
Also, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about baseball.
No, I'm just saying this isn't, the professionals doing this. This is
Well,
Double A
technically-
baseball, which
Oh.
you could say could be a fantasy baseball.
Technically, they
game.
are professionals because we know a professional baseball player. They got what 3 paychecks.
They
and,
get paid $30,000 a year. That is true. Anyways, something to think about. I think that it does add more competition from the when you think about fantasy football, fantasy baseball. Jesus fucking Christ!
That was a deep burp.
I have to do so much editing to this.
No, just keep that one on there.
That
That was for you, Brittany.
Cut that.
No, keep it in there. She'll appreciate that.
When you think about baseball or football, there are those laggers at the beginning of a season who maybe go 06, 07, 08, and they just give up for the back half. I don't know. Something to think about.
Well, okay. In football, are you talking about football?
Either one. You don't have. I said baseball, but I also said football.
Like in football, okay. Does the draft order, is it the same in baseball as it is in football?
Yeah.
Meaning, if you're the worst team, do you get first pick?
That's not how drafting.
That's how it goes in football.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
a
it is.
completely random
No, it's
draw
not.
at the beginning of the season.
No, in football. Are you?
I literally pull names out of the hat every season before the season starts.
No, I'm talking about draft. Like
I'm talking about fantasy football.
Oh,
We don't play real football. We don't own a fucking football team. We are sitting in Canton for the draft every year.
I thought we were talking about real football for a
What
second.
the
It's like, no, if you're the worst
No.
team in football, you get the first draft.
It's not. No. Fantasy.
Oh, fantasy. Okay.
We play fantasy. We snake draft every year.
Yeah, so what are we talking about now?
We're going to move on
I thought we were
to
talking
the
about
ba-
real football.
to the baseball game. So we go to this game, and it's a nice old stadium that's been around
That's
since
funny.
since 1885.
Do you want to go to that stadium tomorrow where they filmed number 42 and where Babe Ruth played?
Possibly. We'll talk about that later.
It's 3 miles down that way.
We're not talking about that right now.
Okay,
God.
but we're going there.
1885. This stadium's been around. It's super hot. We pay $13 each to get in. We find a nice spot on the third base line, shaded.
That was nice.
It was nice. You drink a few beers before the game starts, because we're there an hour early, right?
I drank 4 beers before the game started.
Before the game starts.
No, at the stadium though. But
Yes.
before that,
Nobody's questioning that.
I was gonna say I had 4 beers
Nobody's
here at
questioning
the
that.
house,
Yeah.
and then 2 beers
Nobody's questioning that.
at Dog Holiday. So no, what I'm just trying to say is that I've had what's 4, 4, 8, 3, 11. I had 11 beers before the game. No, I
But
want
we're
you.
talking about the game.
I know. No, I want you to know that. Though.
I know that.
I don't know if you knew that I had 11 beers before the game.
I was there.
Okay. 11. 11.
So the game starts, and it's inning 1. Now, this is a double A park, right? Beers are fucking cheap. What, 3, 4? No. Beers were $7.50, and the hot dogs were $4. 16-ounce beers were $7.50, which typically run $15 in Tampa,
Yeah.
and $4 hot dogs, which probably run you what, $7-8
Easily.
at a park, at a major league park.
Yep.
So solid. We're already thinking we're gonna spend $100.
Probably.
But the
did.
first inning starts, and the first inning was like 35 minutes long. The first team sucked. They gave up a big home run, 3-run home run. I think they gave up 4 in the first, and then they put up 0 in the bottom.
It was 6-0, bottom of the third.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about the first.
Wow.
So
I'm trying to talk baseball here. let me sound smart about baseball for a second.
But we're talking about
It was
the
6-0, bottom of the third.
We're talking 9-9-9 challenge though.
Okay.
And the first hot dog and the first beer went down pretty easily.
Yeah.
I consumed both of them in like 10 seconds.
Right.
And I was kind of anxious to eat and drink the next one because I was just ready to eat.
Yeah.
But what did we do? We bought I bought 3 hot dogs at a time.
Yeah.
And 2 beers at a time because that was the max that we could buy.
That was a...
It didn't add up, though. But each time I went to the concession stand, it took almost over 30 minutes.
What did the people think every single time you walked? I'd be like, I want 4 hot dogs and 4 beers.
4 hot dogs and 2 beers. The first chick didn't even blink. The second time I went back was a different lady. And she was like, man, you're going to eat all those hot dogs? And I was like, yeah, except for one of them. And she just like looked at me as I walked away. But the third time I went back, I had a girl behind me the entire time talking about glizzies. If she said glizzy one more time, I was going to lose my shit.
What is glizzy?
A hot dog. It's what the young kids call a hot dog these
You gotta be
days.
fucking shitting me
Right. And she was probably 19, 20.
Wait.
No, she was at least 21 because they were talking about beer.
People call hot dogs glizzies.
Yeah, dude, it's been like a thing for years now.
No, it is not.
Yeah, glizzy gobbler. You need to get back on YouTube.
What? A glizzy is a hot dog.
For like the last 5 years. Yeah, exactly. So she was probably 21 to 25, and she was the whole time, do I want a glizzy or do I want nachos? Do I want glizzy or do I want a pretzel?
I'm pissed about this glizzy thing.
And she just kept saying it. She's like, I could get a glizzy and anything on the menu. And I just want to turn around and be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like 30-something minutes of glizzy this or glizzy that. So anyways, I go up and I order 4 hot dogs, 2 beers, and behind me she goes, he just ordered a bunch of glizzies.
She said that.
Yeah. So I didn't say anything to her.
He just ordered a bunch of glizzies.
Yeah. So then I grabbed them all, and I'm starting to walk back. And then another girl that's in line waiting, she goes, that's how you do it. Look at how many hot dogs that guy has. And it like took everything in me to not just be like,
shut the fuck up.
No, enter like sexual innuendo here.
Oh.
Because at this point it was like the 6th inning. I'm 6 hot dogs, 6 beers deep.
Yeah. And the 3 whiskeys at lunch.
Jesus Christ, that's the whiskeys at lunch. Talking about the game.
Just saying.
In the door. So 2nd inning comes by. which I think the 1st inning they scored no runs. The 2nd inning was about to happen, and I was like, oh, let me just go grab these now. And that's where we learned that the lines were going to be 30 minutes each, because I left at the bottom of the 2nd and didn't come back until the end of the 3rd with like 2 outs.
Yeah.
So here I am, chugging a beer with 1 out, slamming a hot dog, and in 5 minutes they get it out, and I have to start the next hot dog, next beer. Mm-hmm. That happened like 3 times.
Also, every single time that you said, okay, just 1 more out.
Yeah.
And then it like happened immediately, and you had to like chug the beer.
Yeah.
That happened a lot.
It happened a lot.
Or no, I mean, like, okay, I still have 2 more outs, and there would be like 2 immediately.
And they're gone immediately.
Yeah.
Line drive, strikeouts.
Yeah.
Inning over.
Yeah.
I felt good up until like the 5th inning. And then I feel like in the 4th inning, the beer started hitting me.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the hot dogs at that point. I started to just get drunk.
I'm very well aware that you started to get drunk. Because at one point you started yelling in my ear.
Well, we were outside.
That's what you kept saying.
It was an outside force. I was cheering for baseball.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
We did meet fun people.
Although the dude next to us was awesome.
The guy next to us was from Cincinnati, and he lived in Tennessee, which the Chattanooga Lookouts are the affiliate for the Cincinnati Reds. So he had been going to these games for 30 plus years, he said.
32.
And he got to watch the farm teams come up to his favorite baseball team, which you asked me a question, why do people go to minor league baseball games?
I think I see it now.
They just enjoy baseball.
Dude, what did he say? Did he say Willie Mays?
I said Willie Mays, and Satchel Paige played at that field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the early 1900s.
Yeah.
2 of the best.
So
that field's been around since 1885. A lot of history on that field. A lot of Hall of Famers have come through that field that are now retired.
A lot of history on that mountain now.
A lot of history right here. And like one of the best prospects in baseball today played, and I asked him that. I said, hey, did you see Ellie when he was here for Double A? And he was like, yeah, it was amazing.
I do see. I did have a lot of fun at the game.
Yeah.
And
You have no idea who these people are, but you fall in love with them. Like, who are we yelling at? Sal at third base, and then Cam. I don't know their last names, but they're the number 2 and 3 prospects that, that potentially might be on the Cincinnati Reds in a few years. And they're 19 and 20 years old.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Then the people next to our right, there were 3 people who decided to jump on board with the 999 challenge.
Yeah.
One of them ended up only drinking 4 beers and maybe a few hot dogs. Another tapped out after 6 and 6. And the third guy had to drive home to Michigan tomorrow, which I found out is the same. Driving from Chattanooga to Michigan is the same distance as driving from Chattanooga to Tampa. He lived in southern Michigan or something.
Oh, really?
And he said it was 8 hours, which was the same route that it took me to get here.
Huh.
Which is wild to think.
Okay.
And I think he probably tapped out about 4 or 5.
That was cool.
It was cool. So we get to the 6th, 7th inning. I'm buying them in 3s, right?
Yeah.
1 through 3, 4 through 6. I run out after the 6 to grab 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
And I come back, and now we're settled because now I have my 3 hot dogs, my 3 beers, and we're staying here for the next hour and a half until fireworks. But we start chatting. And all of a sudden, the top of the 7th is gone, and I haven't eaten and drank my shit. And now there's like 1 out, and I'm like, oh, I gotta chug this. I gotta, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And so now we're in the 7th, and I've completely filled my palate and chugged my beer. Back to back for 8. And now we only have IPAs because they're running out of beer at the brew house above us.
I was so mad at you about that. I'm gonna crack this other beer.
And that was the hardest part because I wanted to chug the last beer. So in the 8th, it's a little longer of an inning because now we're tied. So the Chattanooga Lookouts come back from like 7-2, and they tie the game 7-7.
Let's not gloss over the fact that they were out of light beers at the vendor location that you were at.
Right. I just didn't want to walk further.
You could have just brought the beers back down.
It was a longer line. I've already accumulated.
And you brought IPAs back.
Right. I've already accumulated
We've been drinking
over an
Mick
hour
Ultras
of waiting in line this whole game. I just wanted the shortest line, and there was 2 people at this line. So
the
IPAs
shortest line with the heaviest beers.
Yeah, and I was gonna suck it up.
But
Preston was gracious enough to give me one of his Mick Ultras in replace of my IPA, so I didn't have to chug an IPA for the 9th beer.
You still had a couple, so I'm not gonna say you didn't do that.
So I drink the IPA in the 8th, and the 9th comes up, and I'm ready to chug this last beer, to down this last hot dog, because we've probably been there for what, 3.5 hours?
Or something like that. Is this smoke blowing directly into your face, by the way?
Nope. And I chug my last beer, but I decided to chug the beer first. And I want to vomit until I stick that hot dog in my mouth, and I really want to vomit.
Yeah.
I was so full. The hot dog was so dry. The bun was so dry.
Should have put the relish on.
I should have put condiments on it. I should have dunked it into my beer like Joey Chestnut.
You did one of those.
I did a back half of it. It was disgusting.
Yeah, I don't. When you dip the hot dog bun into the beer and then ate the hot dog bun, I was like, what are you doing?
It was gross. I don't understand how these dudes eat 70 plus hot dogs in 10 minutes.
No.
I would vomit everywhere. And it took everything in me to not throw up in front of all those people, because I told them I would not throw up. I assured them I was not going to throw up. But after I chugged that beer and ate that hot dog, and it was in my mouth, and all I tasted was this 9th hot dog, I wanted to vomit so bad. I was so full. After like the 4th hot dog, the taste of a dog was just repulsive to me. But I kept it in.
Did you even say what the 999 challenge is?
Yeah, like 3 times, dude.
Did you really?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
Cut that. And
I was like,
oh
like
god,
why are you doing this?
so I didn't throw up.
No.
I kept it down. We finished the dogs. We were in peril of going to extra innings. Nobody wanted that. One, because I did make an announcement to everybody around me that if we went to extra innings, I would not be eating or drinking anymore. They also stopped serving alcohol for the 7th, so I couldn't have.
Yeah.
These guys were nice enough to buy me a water because I hadn't had a water for the whole 9 innings. That was my victory for them.
That dude did walk up and he's like, "Here you go."
Yeah.
He gave you a water.
Yeah, they were like nuclear engineers, some crazy shit, like
Yeah.
wild stories, wild people you meet, good people. And so the other team doesn't score in the top of the 9th. It's 7-7. There's like 2 outs. A guy gets on. This guy that has like a terrible batting average is up, and everybody's like, if he just gets a hit, we'll win. Because we want to see the fireworks. There's fireworks after the show, and that's really what everybody's waiting for.
Yes.
We don't want to sit around for another half hour watching this AA team.
No.
We want it to be over. And he had 2 strikes on him, and he rips a pitch to deep left center field. The Chattanooga Lookouts win. I think it was 8-7. Everybody celebrated. Preston had no idea what a walk-off was in baseball. But everybody who was watching the game was very happy because we don't have to eat or drink anymore, and now we can have fireworks, and the challenge was completed.
Yes. I didn't think you were going to be able to do it.
You were very doubtful.
I was doubtful.
I was never in doubt.
I was actually very doubtful.
I had one mission for the last day and a half, and what was that?
The 999
to
challenge.
complete the 999. I said it to you.
And you did the
every few hours.
And you did. Did you tell them what the 999 challenge is?
Jesus. God.
I was shocked. Also, I really did literally laugh out loud whenever I went to get my first beer and I saw someone walking with the hot dog, and it just so happened to be 4-pound, 1 foot hot dog night.
Yeah. So tonight they had a $17.76 special. 1776, for those who don't know, was the Declaration of Independence. And also, that girl didn't even know who the presidents were. I don't think you were there. Anyways, squirrel. But they had a 1776 meal, which was a foot-long hot dog, 2 sodas, and chips. And this hot dog was plump and long and juicy. But that's not what I ate.
You're telling me.
I ate the $4 simple dogs, like a man.
Yeah.
But the challenge happened, the challenge completed. We had a very long day of hiking. We had a great day of baseball. What else is better on the birthday of America than walking the Confederacy or the Civil War warpath and
Trail of Tears.
Trail of Tears.
What's more American than the Trail of Tears?
Well, that's
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Kind of racist.
No, it's not racist. But
yeah, well, weren't they like moving Indians off their land and they all died while they were walking?
Yeah.
Okay. What more American than watching baseball and drinking beer and enjoying fireworks, meeting good people, and conquering a challenge?
I really still cannot believe that you ate 9 hot dogs.
Yeah.
And drank 9 beers.
I'm so full still. That was like 3 hours ago now.
You're drinking a beer right now.
Very slowly. I thought I was going to.
You brought 3 beers out here.
I thought I was going to drink all those 3 of those.
You walked out here with 6 beers. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they'll be consumed. But
that was impressive. I will say that was impressive.
There will be a reel. It will be on Instagram. Preston was gracious enough to go outside of his comfort bubble and be a videographer.
Yeah.
It's like my Instagram boyfriend.
Did you check to see if I actually recorded any of those videos?
No, hopefully they all came out.
Okay.
I checked a few of them.
All right.
You were on the right path. We'll see what happens when the reel's created. But this was a special July 4th day coming live to you from Chattanooga on the porch. Our first live podcast, since we do live in different states, only 3 episodes in, is very exciting to me. There still will be a regular episode on Tuesday. I'm going back home on Monday. We'll drop the real episode 3. But as always, live fast, eat ass, or just call your bros. No, don't stop it. Don't stop it.
I'm not going to stop it.
Don't stop it. Because what I do want to say is this is the first live podcast. Hopefully we'll do more, but who knows.
I'm pretty drunk.
But the thing is I definitely miss you being in Florida.
I miss being in Florida.
So this was definitely a treat to be here live. We've started this thing remotely, on the fly.
See, you could just come up here when you record on the deck every time.
We had no intentions of recording tonight, but I peer pressured you into stepping outside of your comfort zone, and here we are.
You did. At a Buffalo Wild Wings that I also did not want to go to.
And, yeah, it's just been a nice bros weekend, nice weather, good times, good vibes, and hopefully a good surprise podcast. But with that, live fast, eat ass, or just call your bros. With no outro. Boom, 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 boom.